Hello everybody and welcome to yet another super fight. I introduced this new content, new series ahead of some major fights that will happen in UFC this year and the next year. I hate the fact that you can't match up Anderson Silva and Nick Diaz because I would already do that fight. What we have for today is a rematch between TJ DIllashaw and Renan Barao. It's an important match and a curious match on so many levels. When they talked to Renan Barao, he said that he took the fight on short notice. He wasn't 100%. He took that early shot, and after that it was all a blur. So there is much going on, and there will be high anticipation ahead of this fight. Already is. It doesn't matter which of the stages it is, venues. Let's advance to the fight. TJ is very confident ahead of this fight, and he thinks he deserved to beat Barao. I think it too, because when you look what happened in that fight, it was one of the greatest performances I have ever witnessed in my life, you know. And Barao just wasn't himself. I think he took the fight too lightly. I think he lacked motivation after he imagine this, guys. He was the guy that had more than 30 straight wins and multiple title defenses. What motivation would the guy have? I mean, he wasn't actually the biggest star of the UFC, but he was definitely considered as top 3 pound for pound fighters. At that point, they were even thinking he was the #1 pound for pound guy. Sorry, pound for pound. And I just think that in the rematch, Barao will get his shit straight and he will beat TJ and get the belt he deserves to be holder of. You know, I don't want to take anything from TJ. TJ did a great job, but I just think Barao wasn't himself in that fight. I don't know. He was slow and ineffective, which is not his characteristic at all. So I have high expectations for him. We see the entrances. I think that Barao will probably be able to finish TJ in the first or early in the second round, but that's just predictions. You know, you can't predict anything in MMA. There is just no point in doing that. It's just what I would really like to see. I just think that Barao is more of a champion than TJ. You may disagree, of course. That's everybody's right. But the way he handled business in the first fight, you can't deny anything from this guy. You can't deny shit. But when I was looking at him, and from the Ultimate Fighter house, I never thought in my mind that he would ever become a champion. But look what he got. Incredible. I guess guys in Team Alpha Male do a tremendous job in preparing their fighters, and they are a tremendous camp with many talented fighters such as Mendes, TJ and Faber. So let's just see the introduction. Very interesting fight, I gotta say. The thing that Barao said after the fight is that after he got hit that first time, that hard hit he didn't remember anything till he woke up in the locker room later on after the fight. So if that's true, you can imagine what that means in a title fight. If you were on autopilot the whole time through 4 rounds, that's crazy. I mean, but he'll have a chance to redeem himself, and we'll see how much of that was true and how much TJ actually deserves the praises he got, because I'm telling you, when we have a champion such as Barao, Aldo, GSP, Anderson Silva, John Jones, you have to do something really special to be deserving of the belt, in my eyes. Because, and TJ just done that. Don't get me wrong, TJ just did that because that was the most amazing performance ever in the UFC. But still, I would like to see Barao retain that belt. And talking about Nick Diaz, since I cannot do a matchup with those two, talking about Nick Diaz and Anderson Silva, I don't know what to think. Honest to God, I don't know what to think about the fight. I think Anderson has to stay outside. Diaz will want to go in. I even think Diaz might have a better offensive jiu-jitsu than Anderson, so I don't think that we'll see a ground game. I don't think Anderson will try to initiate any clinch game because of Diaz boxing and body shots. Okay, here we go. Okay, attractive Barao as always. He missed the leg kick. Dillashaw responding with his own punches and keeping pressure. Changing stances right there. They are going to the body a lot. Want to slow each other down since Dillashaw presented such a great speed in the first fight, and Barao takes him down. Barao has a nasty submission game. We've seen that in most of the fights, and look at this ground and pound by Barao. Let's see if TJ reversed him and in full mount now, which doesn't, I don't think it's a good thing for Barao to find himself in this position. Side control. Okay, they're up. This is what we want to see. Wow. Okay, this might go to distance, this fight. TJ initiates a clinch. Barao tries to separate, but wasn't able a couple of times there. Okay, I don't think that fight in real life will go anything like this, but you never know. Okay, a thigh clinch initiated by TJ, and now keeping him on the fence, targeting him with his knees. Barao trying to get away, but not able again. Seems TJ was working on his clinch game, preventing Barao from initiating the dangerous strike game of his. A lot of parries in this fight, guys, and stuffed takedown from Barao. A nice sprawl by TJ afterwards. Body shots, body shots. That's pretty effective from this position. TJ has to be wary of his stamina because he is exerted. If Barao is smart, he would initiate a submission. But nope, TJ postures up. And they're up again. Ooh, a nice hit. Oof, oof, oof. Look at this. Barao is in trouble. And he's down. The first knockdown of a fight. This means trouble. And TJ Dillashaw wins another match. And he is now considered as undisputed. This rematch proved everything that he showed in the first fight. He rocked him with a solid hook in the stand-up. Barao fell down, and it was game over for him at that point. I don't know. This is what I'm talking about. Neither of the super fights I've tried to create finished the way I thought it will in the. I think it will in real life, you know. So neither does this fight. I don't think Barao will get knocked out in the first round. You never know, of course. And still the champion. That's what's missing here. Anyway, guys, I hope you like this content. It's very fun to do it, I gotta say. As an MMA fan, I like to see what EA Sports UFC has in store for us. So anyway, I'll keep posting these fights and you keep giving me feedback on what you would like to see. Even maybe I want to go even in the celebrity waters, you know, create a fighter to your liking and to whichever you want and match them up with whoever you want, you know, like a celebrity deathmatch type of thing. So please give me feedback on it. Cheers! Hello everybody and welcome to yet another super fight. I introduced this new content, new series ahead of some major fights that will happen in UFC this year and the next year. I'm just I hate the fact that you can't match up Anderson Silva and Nick Diaz, because I would already do that fight. Now he said that he took the fight on short notice. He wasn't 100%. He took that early shot, and after that it was all a blur. So there is much going on, and there will be high anticipation ahead of this fight. Already is. It doesn't matter which of the stages. What we have for today is a rematch between TJ DIllashaw and Renan Barao. It's an important match and a curious match on so many levels. When they talk to Renan Barao,